Today's question is by Rakesh. How do you do cold calling? Well, Rakesh, pick up the phone and start making the call. Wait. I'm just joking, okay? There are three phases in the cold call to make it very effective. One is what do you do before the call, during the call, and after the call. And in this video, I'm going to break down each phase for you so you know exactly what to do and you can make that successful cold call. Okay, let's get into this one. Now, before we start all this, I want to share with you first the mistake that people make. Because of these mistakes, they are unsuccessful in cold calling. Now, three mistakes. Number one, they read off the script. They'll just read. Number two, they're very energetic and they will, hey, how's it going, man, today? They're very energetic. Number three mistake is they try to sell on the first call itself. Stop. Imagine this, right? If I was to sort of read when I'm talking to you on the call, are you gonna be interested in the call? No. Are you even going to continue? No. You're going to hang up. If I'm really energetic and salesy, you're going to be like, oh man, this is another sales call. I don't want it. You're just going to hang up, right? And if I'm going to sell you right away, you're going to be like, I don't even know you. Why should I buy from you, right? That's why I want you to stop all this. How to fix it? In this video, I'm going to share with you how to fix it in the three phases that I've spoken to you about. Phase number one is what do you do before the call? Now, a cold call, what you want to understand is a cold call is an interruption to people's life. They're doing something and you are interrupting them. You need to understand this. You're interrupting someone. You will get responses like, hang up, I'm not interested. They might say stuff that you don't want to hear. So what you want to do before the call is you want to prepare your mind to play with resistance. Yes, you want to prepare your mind to play with resistance. If you get a hang up, no problem, move on. It's part of the game. It's part of the stretch. It's part of the experience. You want to prepare yourself. Okay. Number two is, especially when you're doing high ticket cold call, is you want to research. That's number two. You want to research about the person you're calling. You just don't want to randomly call and figure out what their name is. No, you want to try to find out the name of the person you're calling. You want to find out the problems they're having. Are they your right fit? Yes, no, you want to do that. Okay, that's number two. Number three, what you want to actually do here is you want to sort of make an outline. So you want to write down stuff that in that person, when you research, what are you going to speak to them? How are you going to speak to them? Write it down. So you can refer to it, but you're not reading off a script. Does that make sense? So that is number three, make an outline of what are you going to speak during the call. Make sense? Great. Phase two, during the call, what do you do? How do you approach it? Okay. Now you see the mistake I told you, people are very energetic. Hey, Mr. John, this is Sukhdev here. No. During the call, number one you want to do is keep your tonality low. Speak with a downward pitch. Okay, that's what you want to do. You want to go in like, hello John, this is Sukhdev here. That's it. You want to be like that. You want to keep the tone low. It's very different from a typical salespeople. You see, already the person is like, oh, this is not a salesperson. They're going to listen to you. That's number one. Number two, what you want to do is get to the point right away. Why are you calling? So you do this, okay? You see, normal people, when they make a call, is they'll actually say, hey, this is Sukhdev here, yeah, how are you doing today? Great. Stop it. You don't want to do that. Get straight to the point. They are busy, remember? You want to get straight to the point. So you do this. Hi, John, this is Sukhdev here. The reason of my call is to help you with your problem so you can get the benefit. That's what you want to do. So figure out what problem you're solving and what benefit they can get. And that's why the research before the call is really important. And number three, during the call, you want to get a commitment of them speaking to you once again. So if they have time to talk to you on the call, which likely very low, if they have time, go ahead. If they don't have time, find a commitment so they can speak to you next week or the week after. So you want to get a commitment so they give you their full attention. You see, if someone does not give you their attention, you cannot close the deal. So your number three goal during the call is get their attention. That's what you want to do. Now, once you get their attention, you go to the third phase. The third phase here is what do you do after the call? You see, remember after the call, what the mistake people make is they sell right away on the call. You don't want to do. You want to do that in after the call. Now, how do you do that? Okay, there are 3 ways after the call. What do you do? Very important. Now, if the person during the call says, I'm not interested, and they hang up on you, you want to do number 1 is you want to follow up. You see, most of the sale is made in the follow up. And there's a phrase, fortunes are in the follow up. So if you're not following up with the prospect you've just spoken to, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. So number 1, follow up. Number 2, what you want to do is you actually want to put it into your diary. If they have said, yes, let's speak next week, right? You want to put into your diary, and before you reach next week, you want to actually really follow up with them. Are they ready for your call? That's very important, okay? Because if you don't do that, they might be busy, they might reschedule, they might not turn up, you'll have no shows. Then what are you going to do? That's the thing. The third step after the call, what you want to prepare yourself is you now want to research more. You want to actually, during the call, those questions you've asked, you want to actually try to solve them so that when you are ready for the next time you speak to them, you can actually give them more value. And if you do it in these phases, you're going to have a very successful cold call. Okay? I hope that helped. Give me the like button, all right, if that helped you. Or comment below if you've got any questions about cold calling as well. I'll do another video if you want a very long one, or very more detailed if you want. But if you like this video, give me that like, comment below. Until the next video, ABC. Always be connecting.